Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you are doing well. So yeah, this is going to be a general reading for Aries for February 15th through February 28th. I did say that you guys are going to go second since you had to wait last time towards the end of the readings. So before we get into your reading and do a quick sound bell, I just want to say they are general readings, so they can cover anything from work, love, friendship, health, etc. So take it how it resonates for you. If it does, and if it doesn't, and you know your birth time, you can get a free birth chart online and find out what your other placements are. So you can find out your sun, rising, Venus, moon sign, and also check those other readings as well to get a more accurate reading if you want, or just more information about your whole placement in your signs. So that's something to do if you want. But yeah, with all that being said, we're going to get into your reading in just a minute. I pulled all of your tarot cards here, Aries, just to save us some time. And then at the end, I will pull 2 oracle cards. But let's do a quick sound bell here for some healing and grounding for the reading. So if you want, you can take a deep breath in and out. It's totally up to you, whenever you feel comfortable. All right, Aries, let's get into your reading here. Okay. So with the first 6 cards here, this is energy starting around February 15th. It can be a little bit before, a little bit after. It's not exact. And then going further into that week, into its upcoming weekend. And then the second row here with the first main 6 tarot cards is the last, the second to the last week of the month of February. So that would be until about the 28th, a little bit before, a little bit after. All right, so let me just set my timer. Okay. So Aries, you have the Knight of Cups in the upright position, Temperance upright, 2 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, and Magician in reverse. And then we'll go over your confirmation tarot after that. Okay, Aries. So to start off your reading here, you have a beautiful card, the Knight of Cups in the upright position. This talks about a lot of movement, a lot of abundance, being in control of your emotions, okay? Being open to learning something new, could be some type of opportunity or offer that someone's going to give to you, or you're planning on giving to someone else, or just coming through from the universe, like I said. When I say medium, it's just because it's a knight. It's not a page, which is below him, and it's not a king, which is above him, okay? But you can see here this pelican bird is really happy. He's dancing. He's balanced, even though he's got 1 foot out here. And he's put his armor down and his cup down for the moment. So it's also about not being labeled by society or other people with like certain statuses that you might have, okay? So again, if this isn't you, Aries, it could be the person you're dealing with or the general situation here. All right, but really good energy to start your reading off with here. Okay, and then you have the Temperance card in the upright position. This is a card that speaks all about patience and balance here with this flamingo. You got 2 birds coming out here for you, with the other one being a pelican. Okay, but he's in this waterfall background here, rainbows, again, being in control of emotions. The Temperance card is the card for Sagittarius. So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements high in your chart, but if not, that's okay. It just sometimes I forget to say all the different zodiac signs within the different tarot cards here. But yeah, if it's not that, it could just be the general meaning of the Temperance card, which is balance, patience, having the ability to go through different worlds, right? So the water here would be the subconscious, undercurrent, the creative, and then the foot that is, the sorry, flamingos holding up would be the land, would be the 3D world, and this could be like the 5D, something like that. But again, really nice energy here. Okay, Aries. And then you have the Two of Swords in reverse. This is a nice card, or not even a nice card to have in the reverse position, but it's just, what you have here. So normally when the Two of Swords shows up, it's that there needs to be a decision, but it hasn't been made yet. When it shows up, it talks about making a decision from the heart, less of the logical side. Okay, you would, a lot of times, if you see this card in a different tarot deck, it would be a human, and they would be blindfolded and then be holding two swords. So I always say that this is an observation card. It's not like an action card. It's just still trying to figure out what the decision needs to be made, okay? Or with what emotions or whatnot, okay? But it did come out reversed or upside down for you, Aries. So that means you could be coming out of this observational place in the recent past, and now you're ready to go more into action. If it's not that, it could just be saying that now you're leading more from your heart center with decisions and how you live your life. Okay, something like that. But again, that's a really nice energy to have. Okay, let's keep going here. And then your fourth card here, Aries, is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is actually a good card to have in the reverse position, because when it's upright, it's talking about holding on too tightly to something, holding on to a philosophy, idea, money, a person, control, fear, all of that. Okay, so since it's reversed or upside down for you, Aries, that's what you want to see. You want to see letting go of the control, not operating from a place of fear, and knowing that the universe will provide for you. And so there's no need to hold on to something so tightly. So you're starting to like open up your heart center, like I said, with the Two of Swords, and let go of some of the fear here, which is really nice. That's always what we strive to do, right? Okay. Now the next card you have here, your fifth card, Aries, is very similar in nature to those first those previous first cards we were just talking about. And it's the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is talking about letting go of some heartache, some pain, some betrayal. It could just be lower energy, lower vibrational energy, something like that. It could be you're coming out of a period where before you were really exhausted. It could have been mental and physical, or just mental. Again, it's a general reading. Okay, so I'll show you the card, how it normally looks. So you see this elephant here looking really sad over these other elephant bones of some elephant that's passed away, right? And so that's the hurt, the pain, the betrayal, the heartache, the lower vibrational energies, the exhaustion, okay? But it was reversed. That's what we want, Aries. So again, coming out of that energy, and when it's paired with these other two cards, opening up your heart center more, letting go of control, and letting go of pain or exhaustion or betrayal. So that's beautiful. Now, the last card you have here in the main six tarot that we're going over right now is the Magician in the reverse position. So even though you're doing all these great changes in inner work, Aries, there is something you feel you're not able to manifest yet, or you feel like your manifestation powers aren't at its strongest. Maybe you feel like you don't have all the tools you need to make whatever this thing is you're trying to manifest at this time. So I will show you the card here in the upright position. You see this fox kind of jumping around in this winter scene here. And he has all the tools of the tarot. So he's got the sword, the pentacle, the cup, and the wand, right? So he has all the tools that he needs, but it came out reversed. So we can find out more as we go into the confirmation cards, but I'm not sure why, Aries, at this time, even though you have all this great movement and abundance and balance, and you're working, doing the inner work and making changes, but then this card shows up. So I'm not sure why you feel that way, but perfect time to get into your confirmation cards. All right. So you have Ace of Pentacles in the upright position, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay. So with the Ace of Pentacles confirming the Knight of Cups upright and the Two of Swords in reverse, when the Ace of Pentacles shows up in the beginning of your reading, the beginning of mid-February, Aries, it's a beautiful card that talks about being given gifts from the universe, being given extra talent, being showcased, abundance, courage, passion, creativity. It could, like I said, show up in different ways for you. This is definitely a beautiful card. And in the card, it almost looks like summertime. So that could be a hint for some of you too, but not everybody. But yeah, when this card is confirming the Knight of Cups, it's just saying keep going forward how you were in the middle of the month, Aries, when you feel that extra momentum behind you, when you're able to put down any labels that people put on you, be able to control your emotions and just keep going forward, having even this lighthearted energy that this pelican has with his foot, up in the air and his arms up in the air. Now, when this Ace of Pentacles in the upright position is also confirming the Two of Swords in reverse here, this is basically saying that the more that you open your heart and make decisions from your heart, Aries, and come out of that observational mode in the recent past and now into a more action mode, the universe will reward you for this and give you abundance. Okay, abundance can be a lot of different things. Abundance can be good health. It can be more time with friends and family. It can be money, of course. Whatever, you want more of in your life, that's what it's going to bring you. Okay. Now, with the High Priestess in reverse here, this is talking about you could have been, in the recent past or even mid-month towards the end of the month, still like not fully in your intuition, in your personal knowing, in your power in some way. Okay, it could be that you're not feeling totally abundant in some way here. And so, that is why it's reversed. Now, when she's in the upright position, she's protected. There's a spider web above her. She has all this water around her and all the green from the forest. And so that is a really beautiful energy when it's upright. So when it's like this, it can just be a little bit of stagnant energy, Aries, in something, but we'll talk more in just a moment. I see a comment. Hello, Kevin. Hi, how are you? I'm not sure I have time today to do a reading at the end of this one because I have a prior engagement right after this, but I will probably do some more readings, the Gemini Live that I'm going to do later. You can try to that one and see if I can do it for you then. So sorry about that. I'm meeting a friend after this, so but I hope you do come back or stay or come back too. But sorry. So yeah, Aries. So where were we? Yes, the High Priestess in reverse. So when the High Priestess is in reverse, and this is confirming the Temperance card, it's saying that in middle of the month, Aries, you're really aiming for being more in balance, having more patience. More in balance would be to be more open to your inner knowing, into your intuition. Yes, Nefertiti, and that's what my cat said too. Be open to your intuition here, Aries. Now also, when this High Priestess is in reverse, confirming the Four of Pentacles in reverse, this is talking about when you start to open your heart more, right, with the Two of Swords, like we talked, come into more action and let go of controlling energy, holding on to something too tightly. When you let go of that fear, once you do that, then hopefully you can flip this and get your intuition back on track, Aries. Okay. Now, your last confirmation card here, Aries, is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when you see this card in the reverse position, it could be saying that for some of you, there hasn't been enough planning for the future in some way. If it's not that, or it could also be that you're not feeling grateful about something or thankful or appreciative about something in some way here. Um, but let me, go in order here. So when you see this card in upright position, okay, she has only 3 pentacles. She doesn't have 10, right? That's the highest in the tarot. But she's making do with what she has, and she's planning for the future. So it's summertime in this card, but she's sewing a blanket for the winter time, okay? And then she also has that another spider web above her head for the protection. Okay, so she feels like divinely guided or divinely protected, however you want to say that. The universe, your guides, religion, whatever. Okay. But it came out reversed. So Aries, when it's coming out reversed here for you, and it's confirming the 3 of Swords reverse, it could be that even though you're getting over this pain, heartache, betrayal, exhaustion, lower based energies, that could be why you're not appreciating something or not being thankful for something at this time, because in the recent past you had to deal with all this pain, and so it's maybe just controlling your perception or your view a little bit here, okay? And that could also be why towards the end of the month, or last week of February, Aries, you feel like you're having a harder time. You're feeling like you're having a harder time manifesting with this magician in reverse here, is because again, there's that past pain has made you not appreciate something, or if it's not that, it could be just you're planning for the future isn't all the way where it needs to be. Okay, I mean, I hate when you're like in a job interview or something, or even on like a horrible date, and they're like, what do you plan on doing in years, or where do you see yourself in 2 years? For some people, that's just not a like foreseeable question, right? It could be like, where you see yourself in 2 years, or it could be more, where do you see yourself in 20 years? I mean, of course, everyone is different. And so when I say planning for the future, like if this card was upright, she's just planning for the next 2 seasons, right? So it's summer here, and she's planning for winter or autumn, where it gets a little chilly. So it could just be something like that, if you just, Aries, give a little bit more planning to something and come into this more grateful energy, you'll be able to turn this magician that was reversed upside down, right side up, and you'll be able to manifest again. And I just lost my train of thought. It was right there. Also, Aries, where did my train of thought go here? I was going to say something about that card. Yeah, I think that you'll also start feeling more protected. I know what I was going to say now. Usually, there's that saying, and I definitely have found this true for myself, that the more that you say, wow, I'm really happy that blah, blah, blah happened, or I'm really happy or thankful or grateful that this happened. When you say that, then the universe will match that and be like, oh, you like that? I'm going to give you some more of that. And so that's kind of what I wanted to say when you have this 3 of Pentacles in reverse here. So just try to think of something. It could even be something small, right? If you're going through a harder time and you're having a harder time, thinking about what you're grateful for. You can even list small things, or, they say it's the little things in life, right? So that is what I have for you so far here for the tarot, Aries. But with all that being said, let's get you some oracle cards before you go. All right. Just give me a moment to tap back into your energy here. And got too quiet. Just a little bit of background noise for the dogs and stuff. Myself situated better here. Okay. Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries, February 15th through the 28th. What is Aries Aries need to see? What does Aries need to see? Aries. Okay, so you got the Middle King. I don't think I've seen this card before. It's really cool. There's a guy with all this armor on, and it says discipline, armor, and boundaries. Okay, so that might be a message for some of you guys, Aries, to work on more discipline as far as planning, right, for the future. Can be setting stricter boundaries with people so you can plan and protecting yourself in some way. Because like I kept talking about, in Native American culture, they believe the grandmother spirit is the butterfly, but the spider is also protection symbol. So when you see spider webs, 2 spider webs, right, in the high priestess here, and over here in the 3 of Pentacles upright, just saying that when you get those things in line and plan for the future more and have more discipline, then you won't even need all that armor. Okay. All right, Aries. So let me get this out of the way. One more oracle card. Okay. Give me a second here to tap back into your energy. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. February 15th through the 28th. What does Aries need to see? What does Aries need to know? For the highest good. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Okay. Huh. That's so interesting. That's like the second time I've gotten this card. I can't remember for who else I got the card for. But anyway, there's like a little mermaid on it. And you see, yes, Nefertiti, hush. Sorry, guys, my kitty cat. You see the mermaid in the foreground, and the background, there's like the space, some planets and stars. But it basically says, no, guys, it says longing for home, belonging, and the original light workers. Mintaken. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that word means, but I know like the other one card, it's talked about the Pleiades, which is they talk about that with like aliens, and so I have to Google this one and see. Let me do that real quick and see that word shows up, if it's a name of a place, in the stars perhaps, since there's space in the background here. As some Star Trek came up, it's like Falcon, da da da. Okay, it says Mintakans are a soul group who originated on a planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth. Cleo, you. Hold on, guys. What else does it say? They are the original light workers. Their home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. They feel most at peace being around crystal clear water. They teach us about seeing the potential in everything, in the light, in all beings. So yeah, anyway, that's just a little bit. I'm not going to go on forever about that. But yeah, if you're interested more in that, you can always look that up. And this is the Rebecca Campbell Oracle deck. This little one, Work Your Light, if you're interested. But yeah, so, I'll just say real quick, Aries, that when we think of longing for home and longing, let me just put your cards back the way it was here. Somehow it's all mixed up. Okay, there we go. longing for home, like I was saying, and belonging could be definitely, I feel that energy coming from the first three cards actually, because they all have water, because it said that water was really important, that they had a lot of water on this planet or something, right? The constellation Orion. And so with the Knight of Cups, Temperance card, and the Two of Swords, okay, these all have water. And so you could be right with this forward momentum that you started the reading off with, a lot of abundance, having more patience, being more balanced. That could bring you home. Like when it says longing for home, it doesn't have to be a physical place. It could be feeling at home within yourself, the person you're dealing with, or the general situation. But yeah, hopefully, you got something from this, and always feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or privately too. But yeah, that is your reading, Aries. So as always, thank you so much for all your energy and support. And real quick, if you are new to YouTube, you can subscribe for free. It just means you'll be notified when I put out new readings. So there's on the bottom right, there should be a little bell icon. You just click it and make sure it's active, and you'll get notifications when I put out new videos. And then I always say that if you want to see close-up of all the cards that I pulled for you today, it will be on my Facebook page. So you can go in the description box below under this video, find my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com. Click on that, click on the Facebook link, look for the Aries reading, and it'll be the first comment there if you want to see the picture. But yeah, other than that, I'm going to take a break, and then I'll be back later with the Taurus and Gemini readings. All right. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a good day or night whenever you see this. All right. Thanks. Bye.